What is going on, people? Anthony Williams here with another quick video for you. I want to speak about a principle, and it's a principle that's been known throughout, time. It's a principle about being in the present moment and staying in the present moment. Okay, and why is it so important in today's age and in today's society that we stay in the present moment and be in the present moment? Well, first off, a lot of us are distracted. Being entrepreneurs, being business owners, being parents, no matter what it is, we're constantly distracted. And if we're distracted, we don't bring enough energy, we don't bring enough power to bear to a present moment to where we could be much more effective in not only our work, but in our daily lives. So this is why this principle is so important of being in the present moment, and why I think that we should all, set aside time to where we can practice being in the present moment. Okay. Now I want to actually read a passage from a book from an author. And I know I'm gonna chop up the name, but his book is Thich Nhat Hanh, and that's the author. And the name of the book is called "You Are Here: Discovering the Magic of the Present Moment." Is this book right here? I know I messed up the name of the author, but I'm going to read a passage, and the first part of the book says, "Happiness and peace are possible." And he goes on to say that every 24 hours a day is a tremendous gift to us. So we all should learn to live in a way that makes joy and happiness possible. We can do this. I begin my day by making an offering of incense while following my breath. I think to myself, this day is a day to live fully, and I make the vow to live each moment of it in a way that is beautiful, solid, and free. This only takes me 3 to 4 minutes, but it gives me a great deal of pleasure. You can do the same thing when you wake up. Breathe in and tell yourself that a new day has been offered to you, and you have to be here to live it. Okay? That was the passage that I wanted to read. And he goes on in the book to talk about the importance of the breath and the connection between the breath and the present moment. You can only breathe. When you breathe in the present moment. So it actually connects your mind and your body to the present. And he basically talks about using the breath, as he said in the passage, that first thing in the morning is a practice that he does to where he can be solid, not wake up first thing in the morning and be so distracted by what I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, and failing to recognize that it's a new day. And just from the power of a new day, that the opportunities that have been given to us to make our presence more felt here in the present moment. But as our society has developed and everybody's so focused on getting, we wake up first thing in the morning, the first things that we do is that we worry about what we have to do. We have to, take the kids here. We have to, get the husband off to work. We have to, if we're working from home, we have to worry about this, and we got everything planned out. And going through the whole day with all of our energy scattered throughout the, everywhere, and not being present within the moment. And it's not effective. Even though some people say, well, you can multitask, you can multitask, you can multitask. But, we have to look at that. We seriously have to look at that principle of multitasking, because how much power can you bring to the moment if you're multitasking, if your energy is scattered in different directions? I know that's not a popular thing because, as a society, we're used to multitasking. I do it sometimes. So, but how much power? If we take an analogy of, and it's been used. If we take an analogy of a magnifying glass and the sun's rays, and we focus that magnifying glass on an object, we can ignite, a flame to that object. Just on the fact of that focused point that we're focused on, and that magnifying glass is directing that rays to that actual object, it causes a flame. So if we take that analogy, and if we try to stop as much multitasking as possible and just be present, and to connect our breath with the present moment, how effective can we really be? You know, how much power can we bring to our present moment? How many people can we impact just by being present? Just by focusing on the present moment? How effective can we be if we focus on those things as opposed to what we have to get done? And realizing that today, you know, is a gift to us. And that today, you know, we can only live today and we only have now. And if we're scattered, we're really not focused on now. Therefore, a lot of information, a lot of things that we need to pay attention to just goes well over our heads because, you know, we're not focused on the present. So I would, you know, impart to the viewers who, you know, is an entrepreneur that's looking to run the business or whatever, you know, I think we can be much more effective if we stop and really, you know, first thing in the morning, really realize that the gift of, you know, this day, the gift of the present. And if we can really do that and then just go from that starting point as opposed to what we had to do, I think we'd be much more effective in not only our businesses, but also in our lives. Because we'll be present for the people around us, we'll be present for, you know, our work activities. And, you know, I would say, you know, no matter what we're doing, we should always stop for a moment and connect back to our breath, you know, because it does put us in the present moment, you know, and really connect with our breath and be in the present moment and pay attention. 5 to 10 minutes of doing it brings you back to the present moment. So if we can do that on a daily basis, I believe we'll be much more powerful. So just wanted to drop those quick nuggets and those quick hints to all the viewers that view these videos, and talk soon.